Chancellor's Trophy was established decades ago as a way to recognize the outstanding students of the Peralta Colleges. Each one of these students has a unique story. Their common thread is that they're all excellent in the classroom and they have excellent GPAs. But we're also looking for students who are active in their community, who have demonstrated student leadership. Many of them come from disadvantaged backgrounds. Many of them have challenges just coming to school. So they've had to overcome these obstacles, which to us makes them special, and special with their achievements.
Academic excellence on Peralta News.
I had not been in a classroom since I graduated 6th grade. Following my first semester at BCC, my family was evicted from our apartment. I thought we were moving around a lot before. Now we were moving around pretty frequently, like every month, 2 months or so. I would leave to go to school in the morning and home wouldn't be in the same place, when I came back. It just made me that much more dedicated to school. It was kind of the only thing I had control of. There were times I was eating like one muffin a day. The scholarships, it's not an exaggeration to say they saved my life, or at least made it phenomenally better. Prior to that, everything had been, I don't even know how to explain it. Everything was so stressful, it was hard to focus on anything. The scholarships helped me not worry about getting food. They helped me not worry about where I was going to stay. School became my rallying point, my way to change my circumstances. Community at BCC is so tight-knit. We get to know each other very well. Faces become very familiar, and we kind of become invested in each other's success. And they constantly encouraged me and kept saying, "You can do it, keep aiming higher and higher." And that helped pick me up, whenever I was feeling down, whenever I felt like I'd run my last lap or thrown my last punch, they said, "No, you got more in you, keep it up, keep going." And that's, I think, it's crucial. It really is crucial. I would like to help underserved adolescents. Right now I'm studying psychology. I'm interested in going to grad school after this. The things we achieve are recognized, especially by this district and by others. This is the place to start, The Peralta system makes things very accessible, makes things very possible, as you can see. And it can be done if you're willing to put in the work, if you're willing to try.
When I started high school, I had only been here for a few years, so being in high school was very difficult. There was really nobody at my high school who spoke Spanish. There was no administrators who would translate either. I eventually pretty much just completely disengaged in school. I started skipping school. I ended up dropping out at 16. I got to Peralta College. I was really nervous. I didn't know what to expect. I remember that I was always at the student center. Like, the tutors completely helped. Dropping out of high school to valedictorian is it's a big difference. I always maintained a really close relationship with everybody that I could at Merit. I think that really helped my experience, so I was really able to succeed. I started realizing that there was other students like myself who kind of wanted to, knew what they wanted to do but didn't really know how to do it. There's not a high number of minorities who are entering higher education, and I know that the only way that I can help is if I am in a position where I can make a difference. Berkeley was actually the only university that I applied to, so I was really nervous. Right after I got my letter, the first thing that came to my mind, oh my God, how am I going to pay for this? Because I know, education is it's not cheap. You need to apply to scholarships, right? You should not have to worry about money. That shouldn't be an issue. You should be able to continue your education. That shouldn't be why you don't pursue your dreams. The scholarships have really, I feel like they just saved my life.
I grew up in a very abusive household. So I left home when I was at the age of 13. I spent a lot of my time in halfway houses, juvenile hall, other things like that are living on the streets. So it was very chaotic Going back to school was something I never even thought I could ever do. I never planned on it at all. When I first came, I thought I was going to be the oldest and feel out of place, but Laney, made me feel in place because there were students much older than myself and students much younger, and it was like a very good mix of students, and it made me feel comfortable. I didn't want to just be a student who just went to class and went home and wasn't involved, so I got involved pretty much from the beginning of my time here. I was everything from a senator to a club affairs officer to a vice president to student body president, and then later I moved on to become the student trustee for Peralta. So I always feel Peralta as part of my community and part of my home. I want to become a high school history teacher and help students try to love history as much as I do. I didn't graduate from high school, so getting this degree was very important to me. Second was just being able to help students on a daily basis, whether it was in a senator position, student body president position, or student trustee, and trying to encourage other students to navigate the system, to finish school, and get their degrees also. I love everything about Laney. There's nothing I don't love. Even the problems at Laney, it's fun fixing them.
Well, Haiti has a lot of problems, but the main problem basically was education. We decided to set up a school for kids where we are the teacher. We know how to read and write. We might as well help our young brothers and sisters, learn how to read and write. We might teach them. In a matter of a few years, we reached almost 5 schools in 5 different neighborhoods. I wanted to go to UC Berkeley, which is a school that I used to be told about when I was in Haiti. So I was advised by an advisor to join a community college where I can basically prepare myself to go to a 4-year college. Spring 2010, that's when I joined Peralta, and when I started discovering the many programs they have, such as EOPS, DSPS, and other supporting programs, I was like, oh, that's exactly where I want to be in. Winning the Chancellor's Trophy Award, knowing the many reasons why I was chosen, it's kind of like encouraging, Every time I see it, it's a reminder that, oh, I was part of something that I have to keep on being a part of, which is being a community organizer, being a social leader. I'm always optimistic that no matter how bad things are, I always think like a person can be this catalyst that will basically, spark the change.
To achieve academic excellence, to overcome challenges, and to take advantage of opportunities. And that's what community colleges are about. Community colleges are about providing opportunities. Sometimes the first chance for someone to go to college, maybe that second chance, or maybe it's what they may seem as their last chance because they hadn't had access to it before. So I think all 4 of these students have, in one way or another, demonstrated that goal and that mission. We really appreciate all of the support for helping us to help our students to be successful.
Well, I think I should take this occasion to do something that I didn't get a chance to do, which is thanking the Peralta Colleges Foundation for the scholarship. This definitely helped me a lot, and I think without it, I would have not been able to do it the way I did it. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much to the Peralta Foundation for their support.
I would like to thank the Peralta Colleges Foundation for helping me out and get my education.
A profound and very heartfelt thank you for everything, for the encouragement, for the scholarships, for all of the support. I mean, look at where I'm standing right now. So you played a major part in that, and you can help other people get to where I am right now. So I just want to say thank you, and please continue the support. It really means more than I can even possibly express. Thank you.
Peralta TV, programs that matter.